Hello students, in this video, in the second part of the problem solving, we will discuss about the water jug problem. So before going into the solution of the water jug problem, we need to identify the problem first, which is the actual problem of the water jug problem. We need to understand the problem precisely so that we can get the solution with having the state space. So here we can see that two jars are given. One is having the 5-gallon jar and second one is having 2-gallon jar, right? So here what we have to do, initially both the jars containing the full of water, and in the jar there is no mark of any mark is there. I mean 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter, 4 liter, 5 liter, gallon. So there is no marks are given. The goal state is we have to have exactly 1 gallon of water in the 2-gallon of jar. So how we can do that? So how we can do that, that is not the main part. The main part is in which process we can solve this problem, right? So here first the initial state we can define as a 5,2, where in the left jar there are 5 water is already there, and in the right jar 2 gallon of water is already there. Sorry, I may be confused in gallon and liter, so it may be either gallon or liter, anything you can consider. So in the 5 gallon of water, there may be, if we take the measurement of the water in a integer amount of gallon, then it should be 0 to 5. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And in the second jar, it can be 0, 1 and 2. So the state can be anything with x and y. We can consider this part as x and we can consider this part as y. The x may be from 0 to 5 any integer value, and y may be 0 to 2 any integer value. The goal state is we have to have exactly 1 gallon of water. That means y should be 1 and x can be anything. There is no as such condition given. X can be anything from 0 to 5, but y should be 1. So the goal state is basically x comma 1. I think the problem is clear now. Okay. So how we can design the state space of the water jug problem? So in the water jug problem, what is happening? Initially we consider the initial state as 5,2 and the goal state should be x comma 1, right? Where x is any number, that is 0 to 5. Now considering this part, that is state space of the water jug problem, it is very much important to draw. This is the initial state and this is the goal state. Okay, so how we can obtain such solution, that is 0, 1 or any number of 1, comma 1. How we can get that solution? We need to draw the state space. So before drawing the state space, we need to have some rules, some protocols through which we can draw the state space, right? So here what we can do, consider this particular node. Either we can throw all the water from a jar, or we can pour the entire water, I mean we can fill the jar with the water. That is the condition. That can be done. Why? Because there is no mark given. So to make it integer, we have to either throw all the water or the partial water if we interchange the water from one jar to another jar, or we can pour or we can throw, right? So from this particular node, if we throw all the water from X jar, then it would be 0, right? So there is one edge is there from 5, 2 to 0, 2. And from this particular node where X equals to 0, that means the X jar is empty but the Y jar is full. Here we can pour the X jar full. If we pour the full water into the X jar, then it would be 5, 2. So that is why in both the case the arrow marks are given. So it is a bidirectional edge. Okay. In the same way we can, if we throw the water from the Y jar, then it would be 5, 0, and if we pour all the water in the Y jar, then it would be again 5, 2. So there is a both side edge is there. If we from this and from this particular state, if we throw all the water from Y jar, then it would be 0, 0, and if we throw all the water from this jar, then it will be 0, 0. So and from 0, 0, if we pour the X jar full, it will come here, and if we pour all the water in the Y jar, it will come here. So in the same way, if we if we take another action from this particular node, that if we take water from Y jar to X jar, as in Y jar only 2 gallons of water are there, so we can take the whole water that we know, it is already defined that as the jar is 2 gallon jar. So we can, if we pour the water from Y jar to X jar, then the state will be this. And if we have the water of 2 gallon in the 5 gallon jar, and if we take water from this jar to this jar, then we can go to this particular node. Now see, if we fill the water of Y gallon jar from this particular node, then we will come here, and from here 2 parts can be possible. One part is if we throw all the water from this particular X jar, then it will come to this particular position, right? Another thing can be possible, that is if we throw all the water from the right gallon, I mean that is the Y gallon jar, then it would be this, it will come here, right? Similarly, if we pour the water from Y jar to X jar, it will come here, that will be 4, 0. Another thing I have not given here, which is possible, that is if we pour, see, in the X gallon jar, 2 gallon of water is already there, and 3 liter of space are empty. Now we can take water, we can fill this jar into full, right? So then we can go from here to here, that edge I have not defined, that should be there, but we cannot come here from this part to this part. Okay, so this is how the whole thing is being designed. Similarly, what can be done from this particular node, if we pour water from X jar to Y jar, then as the size of Y jar is 2 gallon only, then from 5 gallon 2 gallon water will come into the Y jar and 3 gallon will be remaining. If we throw water from the Y jar, all the water from Y jar, then it would be 3, 0, and we can pour water in the Y gallon jar from here, then we can come here. From here, if we pour water from X jar to Y jar, then 2 gallon will come here and 1 gallon will be remaining. Now if we throw all the water from the Y jar, then it will be 1, 0. Again, if we take water from X jar to Y jar, then 1 gallon of water will come over there and this will be 0. So that is the goal node that we are getting, right? Similarly, if we pour all the water in this particular node in the X jar, then we will get 5, 1. That is also another goal node. So this is how, by pouring water from one jar to another jar, or from the water source, or throwing all the water from the jar, we can change the states, and based on the state we can move from one node to another node. Okay, so now this is one graph is being designed, which is a state space for the water jug problem, and the directions are also given. The direction may be one-sided, or the direction may be the bidirectional. And what can be done? We can apply any searching algorithm over there. The searching algorithm can be anything like DFS, BFS. Okay, so any rules we can apply, any searching algorithm we can apply to have the goal, or we can apply some hypothesis, right? So based on the hypothesis we can get the goal. So this is the water jug problem and its solution. In your syllabus, in your book, the jar size may differ. Here the jar size is given 5, 2. I have shown the example. Another example is given in your book. Rich and Knight is the standard book of the artificial intelligence for your course. Here the water jug problem is given with 4, 3 gallon of jar, where exactly 2 gallon of water you have to pour either in the 4 gallon of jar or in the 3 gallon of jar. That is the question is given in the book. You can practice that problem, and the water jug problem can be having any type of sizes. It doesn't mean that I am showing you with 5, 2, only 5, 2 will come. 4, 3 is there in the book. You can have the question from 4, 3 also, and you can have the question from any other sizes also. So you have to be prepared. So if you understand the problem, and if you understand the process of defining the state space, then only you can attempt any type of any water jug problem with any random size, right? So I think this video will help you to understand how to design the water jug problem. Okay, so there are so many other problems are there, other defined problems are there, conventional problems are there of the artificial intelligence. For example, monkey banana problem, Tower of Hanoi problem, missionaries and cannibals problem, etc. So these problems are also having some following some steps. By defining the steps in the state space, you can define the total state space, and you can define the initial node and the goal node, and based on that you can apply any kind of solution. So the design will differ for different problem. It is not like that you have done the water jug problem and the same process you can apply for any other problem. Not like that. Okay, so you have to understand what is the problem, and based on the problem you can find the solution. Okay, so try to follow these problems: Tower of Hanoi, monkey banana problem, missionaries cannibals problems. You can find this problem and try to find the solution, that is the state space, by your own. Thank you so much. If you like this video, then please subscribe this channel for the upcoming videos.